Welcome back to VPOD.ai, everyone. I'm Mike.
And I'm Susan.
Before we get into today's conversation, we have a quick message for you. You can sponsor this podcast for just $25. Your message will be featured across major platforms like Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and more. If you're interested, visit VPOD.ai to get started today.
Short, sweet, and to the point.
Exactly. Now, I want to start with something that is probably sitting in the pocket of, almost every single person listening right now.
And you're not talking about lint.
No, not lint. I'm talking about our phones.
Yeah.
And specifically emojis.
Oh, okay.
You know the ones, the three little monkeys.
Yeah.
One's covering its eyes, one's covering its ears, and the other its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I use the eyes covered one at least once a day. Usually when I, send a risky text or see something really cringy. It's become this universal symbol for, oops.
It really has. It's this shorthand for social awkwardness or, a playful don't look at me, but that's a pretty recent thing, really.
Yeah. Right. And that's what we're digging into today, because these aren't just cute cartoons Apple invented. We are talking about a symbol with something like 2,000 years of history.
It is an absolutely wild backstory.
It really is.
I mean, we're going from a stable in 17th century Japan all the way back to ancient Chinese philosophy. And along the way, we've got heavenly spies, magical charms, and my personal favorite.
Love a guess.
Corpse worms.
The corpse worms, yes.
Yeah.
Not what I think of when I'm picking an emoji, that's for sure.
And the craziest part is the way we use it in the West, that whole turning a blind eye idea, it's almost the complete opposite of what it originally meant.
Okay, so let's unpack this. We all know the image. Three monkeys. Mizaru covers his eyes, Kikazaru covers his ears, and Iwazaru covers his mouth.
That's them.
And these are Japanese macaques, right? The snow monkeys.
They are, which makes a lot of sense. They're very common in Japan. But here's the first big twist. The reason they're monkeys at all, it's a linguistic accident.
An accident.
It's a pun.
A pun? You're kidding. So the whole philosophy wasn't built around monkeys.
Not at all. The animal was sort of retrofitted onto the idea. So in Japanese, the phrase is mizaru, kikazaru, iwazaru, which means see not, hear not, speak not.
Right.
That suffix, gazaru, it's a negative. It means not. But the Japanese word for monkey is saru.
I can see where this is going.
Yep. Saru sounds almost exactly like Zaru.
So Mizaru see not sounds just like sea monkey.
Exactly. The pun was just too perfect to ignore, so the philosophy accidentally got itself a mascot.
That is amazing. So if the word for not had sounded like, badger, we'd have the three wise badgers.
We might, yeah. The language really locked in the imagery.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the pun, but the famous image, that carving, where does that come from?
You're probably picturing the most famous one in the world. It's a wooden carving from the 17th century.
It's at a shrine, right?
It is. The Tishushu Shrine in Nikko, Japan, carved by an artist named Hidori Jingoro.
But the location of it is what surprised me. It's not on some grand altar. It's over a stable door.
It is. The stable for the sacred horses.
Why a stable? That just seems a little random.
Well, it's actually really significant. In Japanese folklore, monkeys were seen as guardians of horses.
Oh.
They were thought to protect them from disease, from evil spirits. So putting monkey carvings on a stable was like a spiritual security system.
It's a security system, okay.
But the carving itself is just one part of a bigger story. It's one of 8 panels. The whole series shows the entire life cycle of a person.
And our three monkeys.
For panel number 2, they represent childhood.
Childhood. Okay, that changes the meaning right away.
It does. The idea there isn't that you should be blindfolded your whole life. It's that young children should be protected from evil. They shouldn't see or hear bad things so they can grow up pure.
That makes perfect sense. The innocence of youth. But you said that this goes back way further than the 17th century.
Much, much further. The carving is Japanese, but the philosophy traveled there from China. And if you trace it all the way back, you land with Confucius.
Confucius. So what was his version? No monkey puns, I assume?
No monkeys, no. For him, it was a really strict code of conduct. He wrote, "Look not at what is contrary to propriety, listen not, speak not."
Propriety. That sounds a lot heavier than the little emoji monkeys.
It is. It was about maintaining social order, about moral character. If you let improper things in through your senses, you corrupt yourself.
Okay, so a moral code from China gets turned into a pun in Japan and ends up on a horse stable. That's a pretty wild journey already. But then I started reading about the Kushan folk religion, and things just went completely off the rails.
Yes, the corpse worms.
Please explain the corpse worms, because this was the moment where I just thought, what is going on with this symbol?
This is where it gets really deep and a little scary. So, Kushan belief says that inside every single human body, there are 3 wicked worms. They're called the Sanchi.
Living inside us, rent-free.
Exactly. And they're not just hanging out, they are spies. They keep a perfect record of everything you do wrong, all your sins.
Okay, so internal surveillance. Got it.
And here's the kicker. Every 60 days, there's a special night called Shushin. If you fall asleep on that night, the worms leave your body.
They crawl out.
They travel up to the heavenly god, Tentai, and they report on you. They tattle on everything you've done.
Oh, wow.